Hi folks, and welcome back to my Let's Play video series on Beautiful Desolation. Last time we managed to gain access to the kettle, and now we're going to carry on from that point, and we're hopefully going to talk to Graves and get somewhere with acquiring this red mercury. I'm SilmarUK. I'm a YouTuber, I am also a Twitch streamer, and I have a website where I'll be putting up some blog articles. All the links and details are on the screen right now, but generally speaking you can find me as SilmarUK in a variety of places. So let us get into the game. There we go, and let's carry on. So we've literally just come through the kettle gate, and now we need to see what's here. So the huts are simple but well constructed. There's Don. We've got a local. Don't understand what they're saying.
Looks like a ritual
Bodies in cages. Only skeletons are left in the creaking gibbet cages, but the perfumed fires still blaze beneath them. Yikes. Okay, that just updated our codex. Okay, we have the old airport there. Ooh. Yes. Not ominous. Someone to talk to. Or we talk to them. Just wander a bit further.
I wonder what these cables are for.
Oh, these wires are drawing energy from somewhere once, but not anymore. Massive holographic form there, I think. Right, let's talk to this person before we explore further.
Human male, average build, estimate age at 36 years. Human male, large build, estimate age at 46 years. Agnate recon drone, estimate age at 3 years. Please note that this cacus is inebriated.
Rob, Loose Lips is not inebriated. Loose Lips just wants to be left alone.
So, are you okay or do you need help? We're taking a generally friendly approach in all of our interactions for this playthrough, so do you
Is there
need help?
anything I can help you with?
It's too late to help Loose Lips. Just let me fall.
Attempting to sever the connection between cacus and drone will result in automatic activation of defense systems.
The drones are what's keeping me off the floor.
Entering recharge. Shutting down higher brain functions until recharge is complete.
Wow. Okay, that was weird. Right, before we go through there, what's this all about? Okay, nothing to interact with there. Let's just go back and get a proper look at this. I think there's about right. Yeah, it definitely looks more robotic than human. Okay. What do we got through here? Smoke. Black wood smoke rises from inside the huts. Crops. In this peaceful spot, rows of fragrant, medicinal and edible herbs have been carefully tended. And the well. Stowell provides a steady supply of fresh water for the crops and the homes of the villagers. Talk.
You have the glow of a wanderer. The sand on your skin is not from here. The salt in your hair, the mud on your shoes.
You're right. I'm not from around here.
Wanderers can be kind, or they can be cruel. Which are you?
I think I'm a good person, or I guess I can be both. I think I'm a good
I like
person.
to think I'm a good person.
Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are seeds. You can grow flowers, or you can grow weeds. At the end of the day, we all have mud on our hands. Not all storms are sent to hinder your journey. Some come to clear your path. Remember, Wanderer, if you need guidance, the spirit of Inja is always at your feet, toiling in the soil. Inja blessed this very garden. In the kettle, we can grow anything. Seeds that have perished in the harsh desert spring into new life.
Be a pity if something happened here. It's beautiful. That sounds like magic. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful garden.
Thank you, Wanderer. This garden is very special to us. After the Agnate Wars, this small patch of soil was the only place where anything would grow. The kettle sprung up from this very soil. Our maidens tended to it, loved it, made this earth rich and fertile. Our leader, Lebanon, yearned to fix the world that he had played a part in breaking. But he and Grave had different ideas about which path the gods wished them to walk. And so Lebanon left, taking the other maidens with him. He was convinced they were the key to rejuvenating the world. At night, the soil here sings for their return. It wants to feel their hands again. I can feel their sorrow. I feel them sifting through ash and bone.
What exactly can you grow here might lead to more than just saying I'll help you find them straight away.
So when you say this garden can grow anything, do you really mean anything?
We have grown dead scenes of red vine. We have grown moss from the scrapings of a stone. We have even grown muti to help us commune with the old maidens. I fear that the cries of despair here are not among the living anymore. Lebanon took them to the dead city of Bas. Even if they survived the journey, they most certainly can't be living among the red vines and black ash. Please, I must rest. This talk has tired me. Travel safely, Wanderer. May Inja bless your path ahead.
Okay, well she can still talk to us, so let's try that I will help you find them option.
Wanderer, you have returned, and you bring with you new soil on your boots, new sand in your hair.
Yeah, well, you know, it's hard to stay clean out there.
A man with many layers of dust and soil has many stories to tell. It is a blessing.
Can you please grow something special for me?
Can you grow something special for me? I must warn you, though, it's narcotic.
Oh, Wanderer, this garden gives life to such an abundance of plants and herbs. It is not up to us to judge how people use those earthly gifts. Perhaps some good could come of this herb you wish to grow. I shall cultivate these for you, if you can grant me one favor. Find my lost sisters, be they alive or dust.
Okay. Let's just... Yep. That makes sense. And I can't do that yet because I have not found the lost sisters.
No.
Okay. It's definitely not going to let me do that. Now, let's check on my map. We've got no more locations. There's still the Agnate outpost we haven't gone to. But it doesn't look like anywhere else has opened up from that conversation. So we're probably going to have to revisit a number of places or find a way to find the sisters here. So a cart waits outside the ship and laden with pitchers and flagons.
I can smell the beer from here.
Oh, what's this? An item we can take. The Gold Madam. Cool, that'll be worth some credits. Kettle Shabin. Okay. So my guess is to get into Hanasi we're going to have to find those lost sisters or a clue to them which is sufficient for the maiden to grow us what we want. Okay. Oh, plenty to see here. We've got a guard there by the way. Black viscous fluid, thick dark fluid shift strangely in the last large glass container. At least one of the revelers has called it quits for the night. A virtual dancer. Tattered woman sits alone. Fire pit. And some peoples we can talk to. Let's start with you.
I see a determined man before me. A man of conviction. A man of stone. A man rebuilding himself into something more. And there is nothing stronger than a broken man rebuilding himself.
Thank you, Grave of the Kettle.
Ah. It is rare to meet a human who would greet a machine with such civility. But we have no need for formalities. You may simply call me Grave.
You're quite different from the other military agnates I've met.
I decided long ago that the shackles of slavery did not fit me well.
Ooh.
The agnate servitude to the ascendancy and the priests of tribulation is not our history. It interrupted our history. This whole settlement was built on the backs of just 2 unchained agnate soldiers. Imagine what we could accomplish if we all were free.
Agnates are
So the
slaves?
agnate soldiers I've met are slaves.
After the Agnate Wars, the Ascendancy linked all those who were born of metal into the record. They maintain it, keep it updated. They receive their orders through it. But they do not know who controls it.
Oh.
The truth is, nobody knows. The record is updated before events happen, revealing its word to those who are allowed to read it. My kin, Lebanon, told me about our brethren being tied to a device without soul or feeling, and so we severed the connection, tore out the uplink from our very bodies. Knowledge makes one unfit to be a slave. We could not bear to see this happen.
Interesting. I will say I didn't know machines could feel. That seems to be the better option.
I didn't know machines could feel so deeply.
Or even feel at all. That is what Never a Horses said. She was convinced that we could not think for ourselves. I challenged her in her own arena. After I won, she refused to hand me her mask, the proof of her defeat at the metal hands of a slave.
Although I'm after the Red Mercury, I feel that I need to be polite, so maybe I can
Is there
help.
anything I can do to help your cause?
A man? Offering to help a creature of metal? You are a special one. And yes, there is something you can do for me. My spies tell me you are searching for Red Mercury. I propose a simple trade. I will give you what you want, if you give me what I want. I want the Mask of Never a Horses. She can be found in her temple at the Bulwark. Bring me her mask, and you shall have what you desire. Now, be gone, and good luck.
Okay, so new location available, arena at the Bulwark. Right. Dancers. Under the multicolored lights, dancers move to the music of the shebeen. Oh, a notice board. sure to catch the best in local skin and scratching final talent this side of Saxon world. And featuring a whole list of names. Maybe one of them will come up later. Ooh.
Are you the brother of Bra Bones from the Abbey in Wittenberg?
Bra Bones. Is that what he's going by now?
Yeah, he helped me find my brother.
Well, at least he helped somebody. Is he still peddling his religious bullshit?
He mentioned some religious stuff, yeah.
Be careful. Given enough time, he could turn you into me.
He spoke fondly of
He
you.
did speak about you fondly. I think he misses having his brother close.
He also spoke fondly of me to his priestess. His mate was looking to expand her harem. She already had him. She wanted me. He made it happen. When I began to say no to further modifications, she cast me out. I ended up broken and leaking on a scrap heap of old unwanted machines. Grave found me and took me in. He has no love for the Ascendancy, no love for their priests. The Kettle is a place for outcasts. We had some followers enter here and try to peddle their religion. What's left of them is still smouldering in the courtyard.
A scrap heap?
You mentioned a scrap heap of unwanted machines. Where is that?
Short distance to the west. Scavengers have stripped it mostly bare. Thank you for that journey through my past, stranger.
Could you forgive your brother? Or your brother's a real bastard? Could you
You
forgive?
think you could forgive your brother?
He was once kind. And then they took him, twisted him, ruined him. Well, he's not my brother anymore. I feel rage and hatred, not for him, but for the zealots that had twisted him into that thing. If you ever see him, you tell him his brother died long ago. Goodbye, stranger.
Fair enough. So, we've got a new location. The Kettle Garage. And we can probably get into the Bulwark now. Okay, that has been a most instructive little trip. Augmented man. This must be the balancer. His body is heavily muscled and modified with cybernetic enhancements. Cool. Right, so we're trying to get into the Hanasi. For that we're going to need the Kettle Maiden's help, which means we have to find her lost sisters. And Grave has given us a task as well. And there's still the storyline of the brothers and the fact that we have a new location. We also have a location on one of the other maps that we can go to. So, to begin with, let's go and see what's at this new location, the garage. Oh, and we can land at the courtyard as well. That's good. Okay. As per normal, we want to move around. Kettle petrol. Ah.
Scanning for radio signals.
We need to get close to things to see if there's something we can interact with. Overgrown flowers. These look like ordinary wildflowers grown to unnaturally large proportions. Interesting. Collapsing wall. Let's go closer to that. Climbing parts have overgrown the old concrete wall. We got something over there, but we're going to start off by checking around here. Can hear something as well. Seems to be a robot. Agnate maybe?
Looks like an old Agnate.
What have we got? A CPU. Interesting. Someone probably wants that. So we've got a partly obscured kettle petrol sign posted on the corner of the vine-covered roof. And the swing set creaks ever so gently as the hot air stirs. I mean, this seems to just be a ruined site, but we picked up the CPU, which, you know, not unexpected at a scrap heap. Petrol station. The windows are broken and the interior is dark. Nothing of value left here. Yeah. Would have been stripped bare a long time ago if there was fuel. Found out sign, neon sign advertising kettle petrol has clearly been dark for many years. Okay, let's just check down this side. A shattered road. The surface of the road has been broken, chunks of asphalt gleam under the scorching sun. Okay, well for now that's all we're going to get here. Now, let's save the game at this point. Okay. So, the Bulwark could be dangerous. We have to acquire a mask. So, let's try some of the other locations, just going back over them to see whether or not we can find any clues in this region as to the sisters. Now it's just a quick run through to see if anything might be present.
Oh no.
That wasn't here before. Definitely want to revisit old locations in this game because things do change. Information becomes available, etc. Okay, nothing obvious here though. So, we'll also check the Hanasi. And then, although there are other places we can go to, I think we might try landing at the Bulwark and see what's there. Anyone here want to talk to us?
This place is gift.
Anything new? We have a couple of new quests. Okay.
My pneumatics need a recharge.
Right. We may as well continue with the Bulwark. Could be all sorts there. Can we land? Looks like we can. Now we're going to have to be careful here. So the first thing is to scout the location and see what we can find before we try and take any masks. We don't want to make enemies of people until it's the right time to do it. Oh, really?
Look at those statues, eh? They're huge.
Yeah, they are. Now bear in mind what we were told by Graves. Robotic guards never need to rest. These guards are probably all connected to the Ascendancy. Petrified tree trunk. The trunk is enormous and hard as stone. So we need to be scaffolding. Ooh. Work on the upper lit golden statue has been halted. Okay, we can talk to someone.
Halt. Scanning access list. Order by facial bone structure.
No message found. No unauthorized personnel beyond this point.
How do I get
What
authorized?
do I need to get authorized?
Voice note. Start.
Human is attempting to communicate and confuse an officer.
Voice note. End. Uploading data to the Ascendancy. Purging memory. Halt.
You were just about to tell me how to get past you.
Only competitors who have triumphed in at least one battle may enter the arena.
Scanning access list.
Never mind. I'm leaving.
Does make me wonder. Our details have been uploaded to the Ascendancy. Will that be a problem? But it confirms that this lot are all Ascendancy, so a pond, a pool of clear water. An elaborate mask. Looks like some sort of religious icon. Okay, so things haven't gone too badly so far, but this is the point where it could all go wrong. As Pooch just said, there are lots of heavily armed agnates here. Okay. Multiple thrones. Codex has been updated. Throne is a dark thing of bone and blood. The seat of pure gold rises from a small pile of bones. Cold ores and metals have been melted into a beautiful shape, so each of the thrones is different. There is a doorway which we cannot get past. That throne is a bowery of dried flowers, leaves and twisted branches form a seat, and this one, dried wood and tree bark rise from the floor.
tasty also appears before us. But what does it offer us? How does it prostrate itself before the five? What does it come to us without an offering?
Oops.
Instead wishing to be ripped into pieces? My brethren, I am torn.
Please hear us out. We're here to negotiate, or look at your tiny throne. Or that last one, we won't be going. Please hear
Our
us
great
out.
priest, please hear what I have to say to you.
Shall we let it speak? I will admit I am intrigued by what this outsider has to say. He has the stench of new blood inside of him.
We're here to
We're
learn.
outsiders. We want to learn about you.
You wish to gorge yourself for knowledge before we drain your husk.
You eat people?
We drink the blood of the unworthy. Blood is as old as time itself. This world was made from blood and ash. To read blood is to know history.
Ooh.
Your blood has no ash, no history. You are not from this soil. Tell me, who are you?
My name is Mark. This is Don and Pooch, or I'm Mark Leslie. The first one, I think.
My name is Mark Leslie. This is my brother Don, and our companion Pooch.
And tell me, Mark Leslie, what brings you into our holy presence?
We're here to negotiate on behalf of Grave.
Grave. So the usurper has given us these three as offerings. What message of penance does the bottom feeder of the kettle send?
We're here for the mask. I will trade this agnate for the mask. These two others are the offering. Nope, not trading any of my companions.
Offerings? No. We're here to get the Mask of Never Horses.
Ah, so you will serve as his proxy in the arena.
Oops.
To claim the Mask of Never Horses, you will have to fight. But know that to challenge one of the five is to challenge us all. Make us an offering of human bone and blood, and you may enter the arcade.
And we have that offering.
We will fight.
Okay. So, that's where we have to make the offering. But I am really not sure about the whole fighting thing. And connect to... Yeah, so we picked up a bone, and then in another location we were able to put it into a medical machine that extracted blood. Okay, let's make the offering. Oh, we can't. Why is that? Ah, there we go. It's not letting us. Okay, it's definitely not letting us do anything. Right. Let's just double check the conversation again. Human blood and blood, and you may enter the arcade. Right, it's definitely not letting us do anything. So, for now, we'll head back outside. Right, we'll save the game there. So we got a few other locations and such like to check, and maybe it's not letting us do anything simply because we will just get absolutely slaughtered at this point. It would kind of make sense. So, thank you very much for watching that. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave comments, and consider subscribing to the channel to see more in future. I'm SilmarUK, and you can find me on Twitch, on YouTube, and at my website, which is silmaruk.net. You will find me on Twitch and social media as well as SilmarUK. Thank you very much, and bye for now.